Alright, cool. Welcome back. That's probably a good idea, isn't it? My bad. Kind of want to plug it in so we can actually get some sound going. Alright. Cool. There we go. That's much better. Welcome to Shape of My Heart. I believe this is week 11. And we are going to do the performance suit. Now, I've developed quite a lot from week 10. And I feel comfortable now just sharing with you the vocalization within the piano. I don't think there's a need to do the instrumental anymore. So that's what I'm going to do for you. There's a meditation. Those who will never suspect. You don't pray for glory bills. Don't play for respect. There's guns to find the answer. Signature and churches. You love the ground like another's leaves. I know the things and the songs of a soldier. Like the clubs and weapons of war. And demons, you're ready for this time. That's the shape of the jackal demons. Remember the queen of spirits. You may conceal a king in his head, a memory of his. Know that the spades are the songs of a soldier. Know that the palms are weapons of war. Know the demons give money for this house of the shape of my heart. Shape of my heart. Les 20 ans de l'injure et le récit de cette not bad, too many faces, a masquerade. Rules speak on nothing. Those who fuse. All the slaves and souls of Okay. There's a meditation. Those who play lost in despair. You don't play money here. You don't play for respect. There's a curse without the answer. Taking you on what you choose. In love, unbreakable like a know that the spades and the songs of a soldier, all the clubs and weapons of war, and the diamonds get money for this heart. That's all the shape of my heart. You make the liturgical demos. You make the queen of spades. You make them see the king in his head. I know that the spades and the songs of a soldier, know that the weapons of war, diamonds for this love. That's not the shape of my heart. That's not the shape of my heart. If I told I love you, everything is something wrong. I'm not a man of too many faces. Those speak know nothing. They come, not a man of too many faces. Ask her words. Alright, besides that little section before that goes into the the solo, which I wasn't getting wrong at all. And I just did it twice, not the way I wanted to, but anyway. Son of a bitch. Alright, overall, I hope you can see we're really pushing. So I find that it's in a place now where we can do it together. But the instrumental still does take over. But what I hope you heard in a second practice that we just did is how beautifully we find that when we hit it, we start really singing with the song. I've done a few takes over the past week or so that have been a lot better than this, but it's difficult to sometimes really translate that when I'm filming. I'm still really relaxing into the song. I'm a bit tense every time I film these pianos, but I managed to get it for that split second there when we so that's what I want for the whole song. And we've been doing well with that, you know. Know that the spades are the swords of a soldier. Know that the clubs are weapons of war. Know that diamonds give money for this heart. That's not the shape of my heart. That's not the shape of my heart. Oh. Alright, so a bit high there, a bit out of key when we're on top. But overall, see how we're really hitting that register well. It's beautifully harmonizing and really accentuating well. Yeah. It isn't cards as a meditation, and those who play never sell spade. You don't play for the money wheels, you don't play for respect. Okay? I find that vocally we can do it on its own well, and then when we perform an instrumental, we can do it quite quite well. Not still at the standard that I want it to be, but it's very close to where I want it to be. But when we put them together, that's really when the powerhouse is at, and it's just an aspect of really letting the piano do its thing and letting the vocal do its thing, right? So just letting the song breathe. The more I focus, the more it's really intense. It's less powerful. It really needs to just, flow. But I hope that through those two takes, you can see how much we've progressed from week 10 into now this week. A big jump, and a big part of that has been taking better care of myself, and just the hard work. There's no substitute for hard work, and at some point it just all starts coming together. And that's one of those moments for the piano. I'm not surprised by it. I deserve it. The amount of years I put into the piano, the amount of time I put into it alone just in the beginning, just in the start of this year. So I'm not surprised that we've had such a big jump all of a sudden. It's an aspect of switching your perspective on things, particularly with music. It's very much that sort of frame of mind you're in. Relaxing into the song. I think a big aspect of it is also believing that you can do it, that we can do this. So that's been a big factor, is really understanding, okay, you're doing this, right? It's an aspect of, can you do it? You're doing it, doing it. So that's been a big boost. And the fact now that we can do it together, this might sound funny, but to actually switch from doing the instrumental and then doing it with the vocals and just doing it now with the vocal, with the piano, that's been very challenging for me to get my mind to switch over like that, to understand that, okay, we can do it now together. to actually have that mental space to be able to do that straight away is really powerful for me. And I find that the practice on the piano like this with the vocal has only excelled the vocalizations that we're doing for the other pieces, and overall everything's really developed a greater extent because of the piano. It's a great learning tool, and it's a great way to really strengthen and solidify that vocal. Particularly, the physical takes, the physical piano takes that we do in the interview. The improvement in those songs is really from the piano. Really getting it solid on the piano, and then doing it similar to the acoustic guitar, the bother. The songs are strengthened by that. Okay. All right. So thank you so much for joining me. And I hope that you enjoy these practice takes. What I want to work on into week 12 is really making sure that I can give you the best representation of how we sort of progress from this week. And hopefully when I film week 12, we'll be a little more relaxed and into the piece. I find that it's still a bit fresh now that we're doing it together like this with the vocalization at once. I just need a little more time to really ease into it so we can really replicate that on film. Other than that, I'm very happy. You can see that I made some slight changes. So I want to start vocally lower and then slightly build up, and then when we go higher. So I looked at doing it in I think it's a bit too low, right? Music hall, meditation, doesn't play, never suspect. You don't play on the morning winds, right? What I'll do is, because I'm used to it being here, right? Let me see how that goes. I don't have the same ring to it, right? It's just a bit right? I've liked the idea of it, but it's just sort of, first and foremost, I think that we're pushing what the Ableton stock, piano can do, and it works well mid-range, slightly lower, slightly higher, but after that, it just no. So I think that if we are looking at something like that, that's not a huge change. We can just go lower and stuff like that. I kind of like it, but I'm not sure at the moment. We'll have to bring up a decent piano um, uh, uh, replica that's gonna be really translating well that lower range, and then we can sort of see from there. Uh, and yeah, then obviously the challenge is vocally, it's quite low. Do we want to go there? Do we want to start like that? Where do we want to go with the song? So yeah, I have been experimenting with that, but I've kind of just left it as it is for now. And it's something I'm sort of just in the back pocket for now. But yeah, I just wanted to share that with you. But overall, yeah, that's kind of where we're at with the song. And now we're just really focusing on fixing those mistakes. I'm finding that I'm a bit just not as fluid as I wanted there, making silly mistakes, which is not good. But overall, overall, I've been happy with how we've progressed the piano. And it's just about eking out those slight mistakes and just really being focused and relaxed onto the piece. But I think that gives a good kind of a bit rough around the edges, but I think it gives you a good indication of how we've progressed for this week. All right. I'll catch you soon.